Hi Trojan fans, this is Jackson Meardon, the head men's basketball coach at Los Animas High School. Hope everyone's staying safe and staying healthy. This is a kind of an odd format to do the sports banquet this year, but we'll try to make the best of it. I would like to give a shout out to all of the student athletes and more in particular the basketball players, my basketball players. I hope you guys are doing well, and if you need anything, give me a holler. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. My participants this year for basketball who made it out the whole year from beginning to end were Brian Aguilar, Colin Arona, Nick Chavez, Shad Chavez, Jose Delgado, Gabe DeVargas, Brandon Gallegos, Drew Huffman, Bianca Lilly was our amazing manager. I hope you come back next year, Bianca. Couldn't have done it without you. Caden Mays, Justin Miller, Cutter Nichols, Caleb O'Connor, Jack O'Connor, Miles Rader, Gabe Tapia, Diego Trujillo, Michael Valdez, and Marcus Vigil. It was a little hard deciding the awards this year, as we had quite a few people improve throughout the year and really just battle each other for varsity spots and varsity minutes, and it was just overall a really fun year to get to work with this group of kids. I've been blessed by very good parents and support system, and a good group of kids who always did what Coach EJ and Coach Lindauer and I asked of them. They didn't ask any questions, no back talk, and I got a little spoiled my first year. I know it's not going to be like that every year, so hopefully it is, but you never know. But we will jump right into the awards. We'll start with the JV awards. My JV most valuable player was Brian Aguilar. He could take over games and just do anything he wanted to out on the court. I'm excited to have him for 3 more years. So I was hoping that we could do some summer work, and I hope we still can. But Brian, if you're watching this, work by yourself this summer. The JV best offensive player again goes to Brian Aguilar. Again, I don't need to repeat what I just said, but he could do anything he wanted to out there on the court. The best defensive player for the JV team was Caden Mays. He just got to, he got under players' skins. He wouldn't give them an inch. He would be right up in their face and their grill, and that's exactly how we want to play defense here in Los Animas. The most improved JV player is Shad Chavez. Shad actually earned a varsity spot there at the end of the year, and I'm super excited to have him for another couple of years. Shad, keep putting in the work, man. It's going to pay off, I promise. For the varsity team, it was a little bit of an odd season. We went over to Centauri and competed very well. I should have won 2 games over there. Ended up winning our last one on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, and it started out promising. They played hard throughout the whole year, and we did get better, but a couple bumps in the road and tough losses, and just hard to come back from. And I expect a lot of improvement next year as far as the win-loss column goes. But I'm super proud of the guys this year who were on the varsity, and I'm thankful to have a lot of them back next year. So for the boys basketball awards, our most valuable player was Nick Chavez. He, kind of like Brian in the JV games, he kind of just do whatever he wanted. Whenever he was hot, he was hot. When he wasn't hot, he would be grabbing rebounds for us, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, closing out, boxing out, playing good defense. And Nick was a special player to have this year. And those JV players or 8th graders coming up, I hope you watched his game and learn a lot from it. He plays basketball the right way. And so the best offensive player, again, was Nick Chavez. A lot of people had a lot of good games, but Nick was solid every single game. He constantly averaged 10 points for us, 8 rebounds, about 4 or 5 assists, and so he was just a special player all around. The best defensive player, Cutter Nichols. Cutter, there for the first 5 games, he was averaging over 15 rebounds a game, and just really clogging up the paint and boxing out and making sure that the offense didn't get any second chances by getting offensive rebounds. So really just Cutter did dang near everything we asked of him, and so did everybody, but I had to give the Best Defensive Player award to Cutter Nichols. The Hector Award is an award that best exemplifies what it is to be a Trojan, how to act, how to play, his attitude, and it was a tough one because, like I said, I got spoiled, and all of my kids have great attitudes and did everything we asked of them, and really improved. But Miles Rader earned the Hector Award this year. He played 100%, balls to the wall every single minute that he was out there, dang near until he passed out every single time, and he finally had to be taken out. I don't have enough good things to say about Miles. Miles, wish you nothing but the best in the future, and thank you for playing so hard for me. The most improved player in the Sixth Man Award goes to the same person. This kid is, he's very, very special to me. He, anytime you could ask him to walk out into rush hour traffic in Denver, and if you asked him to do it, he would do it. He just, with a smile on his face. He's a hard worker. He'll, on the defensive end, he'll take charges and get us the ball back and earn us another possession. He had some clutch free throws late in the year, and he just was very instrumental in what success we did have this year. I'm glad I get him for another year, for a senior year. So the most improved player and the Sixth Man Award goes to Andrew Huffman. Andrew, keep putting in the work. Senior year is going to be special for you. I can't wait. One more award is All Conference Honorable Mention, and that goes to Cutter Nichols. That was a tough one to pick at the All Conference meeting because we had many players who were deserving of it, but Cutter, he played well all year round, played hard. Like I said, was very. He was a key for us on the defensive end and got us a lot of extra possessions. So, Cutter, you get the All-Conference Honorable Mention. The letters, the athletes who lettered in basketball this year. And so they had to play at least 50% of the varsity quarters, into the season in good standing with the team, things like that. The people who lettered this year were Cutter Nichols, Miles Rader, Justin Miller, Drew Huffman, and Caleb O'Connor. Congratulations, guys. Luckily I get a few of you back next year, 3 of you back next year, and I can't wait to see what next year has in store for us. Hope everyone stays safe and take care. Holler at me if you need anything. Thanks.